So, for the people who do understand it, I really appreciate you guys. I know sometimes, like, I've seen people who have supported me for a long while. They feel like it's hard to support me now. I'm not changing that much. If you feel I am getting a little bit more arrogant, that might be true a little bit. Just because like I'm feeding a portion of hip hop that nobody cares about, and it's not only me. And I'm trying to be more open to other people on either YouTube or within the platforms I control, or not control, but like the platforms I operate in, because I know sometimes they get super tight and they think I'm like trying to diss them. Most of you guys, I don't know who you are. I know know 1 and 2 people who do whatever, so I'm not dissing you, but I'm not getting big headed. I don't want y'all to think that I am. But in a sense, like, when these new artists like really try to get at me in a certain type of way, y'all can't expect, and maybe y'all just think that's the image of me, like, oh, anybody could say anything to me and it's cool. Yeah, Drake says "Dip" from my live, and by the way, me and Drake, we had a conversation about that, and Drake told me he respected me. Like, Drake told me a lot of other stuff that I won't even share with y'all, because he was talking about how respectful he is of realizing the role I play, and he wants me to also realize the role he plays. You feel me? So, like, that's beyond whatever. But if y'all think that, like, and I know some of y'all probably alarmed, like, yo, why is he talking to whatever upcoming rapper? Like, bruh, I'm not gonna let none of these upcoming rappers with which I'm like the main part of helping them get. This is being in media is like a non-thankful job. You help niggas get to their next milestone, and when they get to the next milestone, they burn the bridge which helped them get there. They don't give a fuck about you. You get me? If y'all follow my platforms, I've covered a lot of people, and they've gotten very big, very successful, and they've gotten millions and multi-million dollars a deal. I don't get no parts of that. I won't even say I was one of the first people covering Lil Pump, but I did cover Lil Pump at a pretty good time for him. Lil Pump these days is talking tens of millions. None of that factors in with Akademiks. That's just what it is, and I'm not mad at that. But also, when I think about that, these newer artists who are coming up, you're not gonna talk to me like you don't give a fuck about like I'm an emotionalist, whatever. If you diss me, nigga, I will make sure that my energy, my support, my media platforms will never support you. That's a fact. And that's what's going on with D Savage. I heard him apologize to me. That's just what it is. Y'all have to realize what this game is, because I've realized what it is. It's a non-thankful game. Niggas will be using me to get whatever they need to go, and once they got there, they're gonna say, fuck you, Akademiks, I never liked you in the first place. So while I'm in a position and you're not there, and you're already disrespecting me, I'm never gonna help you. And you might be like, I'm in my feelings, but that might be a in your feelings thing. But that's me realizing that, bro, I've spoke to all these label executives. I could name every single one of them that all your favorite artists are signed to. They're all telling me, Akademiks, you're making these niggas that we're signing. So if you're a young artist and you come out, fuck Akademiks because you think that's popular, let me show you what Akademiks could do to your career. Because I'm not going to promote you. If anything, I'm going to shit on you. And now your path to wherever you're trying to go is going to get a million times harder. I only ask for respect. I joke around. I don't mind if people joke around on me. But when I see people trying to come sideways like, yo, oh, Akademiks is the guy that everybody bullies. Nigga, my platform is a million times bigger than you. That's for most of these guys. I make more money than your whole family for most of these guys. Don't talk to me like, you know what I mean? Again, I let a lot of shit fly, but some of these young artists, if y'all think I'm just a platform you kick around, nah. Because you know what it is? The platform you should kick around, the ones that don't fuck with you, the mainstream platforms, the platforms that are these radio platforms, you show them the utmost respect. You go in there with your fucking PR person, your label rep, and you sit there and you suck dick while they try to play you. So don't try to play me. And I hope everybody else on YouTube who aspires to be me or in the same lane as me or reaction channel, don't let none of these artists talk crazy to you. If these artists trying to act like we ain't shit, I'm about to show y'all why we are. Okay? So when I see I don't care what his name is, V Seconds or whatever, nigga, you're fucking nobody. And I will flex on you at every opportunity, and I'll make it a million times harder for your shit, because I'll shit on you just because you try to shit on me. That's a fact. Same with D Savage. So anytime a nigga come at me, nigga, my platform is too big. I'm too big to be really thinking, you know what I mean? Like, niggas be seeing Drake say that different my life. Even if you want to take that as a diss, Drake could say that. Kendrick could say some shit like that. Most of you little niggas, y'all are really little niggas. I could literally put out my parody mixtape and I'll sell you, and you're the rapper. I'm a journalist. Don't sit there and try to play me in any little type of way. I'm having different conversations with everybody. So when I see any little nigga try to play me, I'm about to put the stop. I'm about to put this little stop on your shit. Period. So that little nigga, bruh, who the fuck gives a fuck about him? I don't even know who he is. I really don't even care. But how dare you? Because I didn't tag you in a couple posts. Nigga, I'm not obligated to tag none of you niggas. I publicized your story. What's the problem? I publicized your story and I forced that nigga to respond. Me and Tori, we were kicking it backstage. Me and Tori, who again, he didn't invite me, but like once he realized I was coming, he's like, oh shit, yo, whatever, take care, blah blah. Tori showed me a lot of love. I ain't had to put up not one thing about Tori that was negative, but you know what? I realized I've always championed that underdog. So when I see the underdog, I'm giving him the platform. Tori would have never responded if I never put it up. He would have never responded. He would have let that shit go, no matter what other outlets. Let's just be clear. But when an outlet, and I'm in a unique space where I'm kind of mainstream and not, when I put it up and I got 3 posts on it, yeah, that nigga responded in my comment section. Yeah, that nigga's now reaching out to you. You're now gonna shit on me? Alright, nigga, fuck you. I deleted all them posts. I don't need them. I don't need them. Nigga, you're not signed to me. I'm not making no money off of you. You want to get your little 5,000, 10,000 Instagram followers off making a big ass scene and try to use me and then shit on me? Alright, nigga, well, stay at 16,000 followers. Stay putting out tracks that nobody listens to. And then I'm going to see you 3 years down the line and I want to see where you at. Period. Nigga, you've been doing your shit for like 8 years. This is the most traction you got in one fucking weekend. How dare you come at me? How dare you? And for my audience, if y'all really think that's just on some arrogant shit, bruh, niggas been rapping for 8 years, facts, and they have no movement. They have a situation, and I look at it because I want to champion the underdog, and I publicize it. How dare you even speak about me or my platform in a sideways manner? Because you're not tagged. I don't even tag Drake. I don't even tag the big artists. You want to get a tag because you just want to get popping, which already tells me you don't really have a point. You just trying to get the attention from what everybody's trying to care about it. And now Tori was dumb enough because, of course, he says, yo, I'll follow Akademiks. We talked about this. He's like, yo, me and him, when the first time we met, we were talking about what my page does to rappers like him. He comments on the shit. Now you get extra life. Nigga, don't you ever disrespect. And you could keep, and that one disrespect there, I'm not even into apologies. So all you niggas, y'all disrespect, y'all come back. I ain't into apologies because I don't need nothing from y'all. Y'all heard what Dre said to me? Listen, I'm on a mission to show niggas I don't even need them. That's a fact. I don't need you niggas. When I stopped covering Meek, and Meek was a big artist, I didn't need him. You little niggas, I will stomp on you consistently. Watch your fucking words when you're talking to me. And if y'all think that's talking tough, nigga, I'm the platform that puts you little niggas on. I ain't fuck the humble shit. I put most you little niggas on. You have respect for that platform. You never talk that disrespectful about other platforms. TMZ the whole weekend been saying Rick Ross on life support. His family said it's not. Now one of his family would have said fuck TMZ. They got respect for it. And again, TMZ might have been wrong. Complex could say some shit. Y'all not saying fuck Complex. The minute, but now as Akademiks, is this is some YouTube nigga. I'm gonna show y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all one by one what happens when y'all. If y'all think that Complex and the faders and whatever is the ones really moving the culture, fuck with what's going on here, and you will see. That's the fact. And I'm not only speaking for me. There's a movement going on. It's beyond me. Disregard these group of people who's doing that, and I hope they would admit that I inspired a lot of them, but if they don't, it's cool. You gotta stand for something. These artists nowadays, yo, I could tell you because I've been sitting in meetings with a lot of CEOs. I could tell you this. I've made niggas hundreds of thousands of dollars, $500,000 by me posting shit, by me talking about shit. So when I see a little nigga or a little artist on some shit, nigga, like, my impact is already cemented. You feel me? Like, I'm not letting none of y'all niggas talk. The labels don't talk. First of all, the labels, most of them, I could tell you, for example, I don't even do it. I think I told you one already with Trippy. When they artists come disrespect me, they labels get at them like, yo, we're not paying Akademiks. We're not paying Akademiks the $50,000 he could charge us for doing all this. He's doing this because he loves the music. You go disrespect that nigga, now he not gonna cover you. And he probably don't want no money from us because he's good. So for all you other niggas, and if you're coming up, what I'm trying to say is learn to realize what's important. If you think an article on Complex is more important than Akademiks doing stories on you and throw them on his Instagram, you're fucking up. It's a new generation. It's a new wave out here. This is where the new media is at. And I've turned a new leaf because I don't want to also neglect the people who, shit, they might think they're in competition with me, but all I look at them is they're part of the movement now. I'm not even looking at them like that, like, oh, fuck that shit. They're part of the movement. And it goes for not only people who report news. It goes for people who do reaction channels. It goes for everybody who cover the culture. This is the untold wave of the real new mainstream media. So for y'all artists, if y'all would take whatever's said by Complex, and you ain't saying fuck Complex, don't you come out inside of your mouth and ever say fuck these Akademiks or fuck one of these reaction channels. Because in reality, if we had some type of morality about us, we would look at you and say, that's how you feel, nigga? We gonna make you actually really feel it. So when that nigga, it's not in my feelings, it's when I know a nigga is not in a position to disregard my platform. Because, put it like this, you know what's gonna happen? Tomorrow I'm gonna walk in an everyday struggle. Complex is late with every motherfucking thing. You know what the first probably thing they're gonna have on their little lineup? Yo, Ak, we got this from your page. There's an artist accusing Tory Lanez of biting him. That's how shit works. I don't know if y'all niggas know. Now I'm gonna be like, nigga, I ain't talking about that shit. That's period. Y'all take that shit off immediately. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm not talking about it. I never did a video and I'm not talking about it. So whatever attention you thought you would probably get from them, the people you would never disrespect, it came from the me's. It came from other people like me. So I'm only putting that down now, and I see people thinking it's just arrogance. It's not arrogance. We are the new media. The other shit you're seeing, I'm seeing niggas flop over and over again. Them niggas is washed. Y'all think they matter? They don't matter. Most of the conversations, the stories, the research, the thoughts, they come from the whole genre. And again, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody who's a part of it. I'm one of the people who's spearheading it, and salute to everybody else who do it. But it comes from us. So I want y'all artists, all of y'all, unless y'all don't need that shit, put the respect on the people who actually do it. Okay? You should disrespect a Fader, a Hot New Hip Hop, a Complex, a Rap Radar. You should disrespect all of them before you disrespect one of us. That's a fact. There's hella artists that don't like me right now. But you know what? They're going to play nice. You know why? Because they want that coverage. Because you know why? Their label told them. But for these little independent niggas who you looking up at these other little... Them outlets don't fuck with you, dog. They don't fuck with you. They don't fuck with you. I could give y'all an experiment right now and I could prove it if I really wanted to. If I want all them little mainstream dick-sucking outlets to be talking about King in New York, I post 3 things on my Instagram, 2 videos, continue the conversation on social, and I guarantee you tune into their shit in the next 3 days, they talking about King in New York. Where did that conversation come from? It came from us. That's what I'm saying. We're moving culture, man. I'm not looking at none of them niggas no more. Them niggas is not moving. Yo, they're so reactive. They're so late. They're so old with it. And when I say old, I ain't talking about age. They just so fucking... They so fucking, like, out of the loop. You get me? So, when you see me actually... Like, when a nigga like D Savage disses me and I get at him... Okay, you could be like, oh, no, Akademiks... You make jokes about people all the time. You can... even though what he did was a threat. No, I want to show these people. And I had the same battle with Chicago. I don't cover Chicago now. Lil Reese hit me 2 days ago. I didn't even put this one up. Lil Reese hit me 2 days ago. He was reacting to the music that I put on my Instagram page. And he says, yo, he said, what the fuck is this? And I fuck with Reese, by the way. He said, what the fuck is this? And I was like, Reese, you know this shit is hot. You know what Reese says? Reese said, man, listen, stick to what you really good at, man. You good at this media shit. You good at this commentary shit. He says, one day, man, he said, you gonna have an interview with a real nigga like me. Now, I only tell that story because when niggas was killing me about, like when niggas was disregarding me, dissing me, whatever, threatening me, whatever, about my coverage in the war in Chirac, and y'all can have whatever opinion I have about it now. When niggas was getting at me then, it took until now, everybody hits me. I told y'all the Chief Keef shit. Everybody hits me like, damn, yo, why'd you stop? That shit was popping. You know why? Because the media dried up. The media dried up. There's no mainstream outlet covering Chicago like that because they didn't care. So the people who are like, oh no, yeah, Warren Chirac was bad. They're not gonna cover Chicago in their better way. They don't care. You feel me? That's my whole point. You get me? So I get all these guys, the same guys who people think, oh, you were clowning, bruh. They realized the promotion aspect of it. It was entertaining. Was it always in the best taste? I ain't saying that. If I had to do it over again, would I do certain things different? Yes. Was it a bad idea overall? No. So I only say that because when I get here and I feel like I'm one of the backbones for all the independent artists or the new wave of rappers, y'all have the same story later on. Right? Y'all all have the same story later on. Like, y'all all have the story where y'all don't appreciate the people who give y'all the coverage. Sometimes y'all try to get at them, and then when y'all realize it's gone, y'all look at them like, damn, that shit was dope. You get me? I can't go back on the Warren Chirac. Keith asked me. Reese asked me. People, I see people who are manipulated because they just don't affect. Sometimes, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes on everyday struggle, I've been having so much information in my head. I don't put out everything. If I could show you the DM between me and Fredo Santana right now. This is for all the people who be trying to get at me like, oh, you called him a DM. Yo, first of all, Fredo Santana had a record label called Savage Squad Records. Let's keep it true. So me calling him a savage, I think I had a record label called Savage Squad Records. Okay, they rapped about being a savage. Okay, so if you want to say I was the bad guy there, them niggas was really owning that. They love that. Okay. Second of all, me and Fredo, like, if you see the last week of conversation between me and him in DMs, you will see how much respect he had for me. You feel me? So, like, you know, history get rewritten, and I mean, I'm not here to really go back and try to make sure everybody feels about me a certain way. It is what it is. But like now, when I'm here doing what I do for, I believe, this new wave of rap or whatever, y'all could call it arrogant, but I'm not gonna take these niggas just like fucking stepping over me. I'm not. I don't care who it is. D Savage, you know your label would beg for me to give you promotion. You know that. Why would you diss me? You think it's trendy? You shouldn't diss me. Then you apologize. That's not cool. I don't care what your label. I don't care what bag your label offered me. I don't want it, because now for me, so I'm a man of principle. Again, it would work for a broke ass nigga, but I've done alright. So your label offered me something. I said, nah, I'd rather not help that nigga out. Yeah, niggas is human. I'm not no faceless organization like a Complex, or you could diss like XXL and yeah, they got an editor-in-chief, but they still fucking get over it. Nah, nigga. Y'all gonna have some respect for the platforms that put a lot of you niggas on. And I'm not saying I'm the only reason why I get on. That's why I'm trying to include everybody. You feel me? Most of these niggas is on because of meme pages. They on because of fucking parody pages, whether it's the fucking gay joint or not. Most of them is on because of reaction channels. Me and other people doing news about them. They on for multiple different reasons. They're not just on because of whatever, and they're on from their label hacking and creating fake numbers. I know every nigga. See, I wouldn't even expose that because I've been learning this shit. Like I've been getting mind fucked recently. Be like, yo, oh, so and so, because I'm a numbers guy. I know. I'm like, yo, how you got? Then people tell me like, oh no, this is one guy, and I know that nigga's name. He hacked Instagram social media explore page and get this nigga wild amount of followers. So what? I think it's do that. Yeah, labels do that. I'm finding all this shit out now. You feel me? But it's not real. It's just to create a facade that people easier to get on the wave. So what else they do? They trying to holler at reaction pages. Yo, reaction page, yo, you get your little money if just react to the video and shit. We'll even allow the rights on your shit. Just kind of be favorable with it. Yeah, that's the game these labels are playing. You feel me? So I say all that to realize, or just to say, for the new rappers coming up, y'all were not built on a Hot 97, a Power 105, a Double XL, a Hot New Hip Hop, a Rap Radar, a whatever other rap outlet for the most part is out there. Y'all were built through the basement. Y'all were built through the Akademiks. Y'all were built through the Zeuses. Y'all were built through like the streamers. Yes, all these fucking listen, I've had meetings with them, all of them. They all know about Twitch. They all have been trying to clock analytics, and I'm telling you, I'm not talking like I'm you see, some of y'all think like I'm just talking some dumb shit. I'm talking because I've talked to the boss of all this shit, because I don't take meetings with nobody else other than the boss. You can bring everybody you want to bring, but if the boss not there, I'm not talking to no lackey. I'm not talking to no second in command. I tweeted that out before. I don't talk to second in command. If you got a label, it's a little independent label, whatever, if you're not the boss talking to me, I'm not coming in. I want to talk, but I'm not talking to somebody who's a second in command or you just run digital. Fuck am I talking to you for? Talk to my assistant on email. That's a fact. If my assistant even answer you, but if your boss of your label wants to holler at me, the CEO, okay, we might sit down. I want to hear what you got to say. Okay? I'm putting y'all on game. I'm putting y'all on game, and I'm kind of trying to stick up for everybody in the shit, because I see, again, that Lil Xan tweet was one thing, but I see how people are trying to favor and act like the real infrastructure behind these artists ain't shit. The real infrastructure behind a Trippie Redd, a Tekashi, a X is not Complex. That's why that nigga X keep complaining about Complex not running good articles about him. The real infrastructure is YouTubers, reaction channels, meme pages, and fan pages. And if y'all want to take it, again, I'm wrapping up. If y'all want to take it like I'm being egotistical, when a young rapper who definitely is not on the level of these people try to say some wild shit to me and I check him, and be like, oh, Akademiks is feelings. No, I'm checking him because I know the fucking game now. Like, as soon as I learn the game, I stop letting niggas little nigga me in the industry. That little nigga shit only works when you don't know the shit. Like, oh, I just be posting shit out of fun. That's my first means with that. Yo, just posting shit out of fun. Wait, that shit made y'all 300 grand that I don't even see a part of? Okay, now I gotta act different. Unless if I'm not charging y'all niggas, the niggas who I'm gonna put energy into, we gotta see a difference with them. You gotta have some respect. You gotta give me, like, if I ask you for whatever, nigga, give me something. It's give and take. So I'm gonna just say that to y'all. Hopefully the upcoming channels in whatever lane, and there's so many lanes. I love YouTube these days. I really love it. You could be a news channel, a reaction channel. You could be a fucking my favorite channels are the ones who kind of give like in depth, like, hey, this is the reason why blah blah, or hey, so and so could so and so, like they kind of give like thought to it, and they kind of hypothesize. But I like it. I really love those channels. I've shouted a couple of them out before. But there's a million different types of channels, and I want to tell y'all that y'all support everything that is within rap. Don't never let nobody feel you ain't important. Um, I'm trying to, like, in terms of, I don't know if some of y'all think I have an ego or whatever. Like, I've seen all y'all hate on me. Like, I don't know if it's because sometimes y'all have seen me out front. I've seen all y'all hate on me. So I keep to myself. I don't really fuck with y'all. Keeping 100. I see all y'all hate on me, even though if the mainstream was to have its way and it got rid of me, fine, you be up next, but it would get rid of you too. That's just how it goes. And I see all y'all hate on me for the same things that y'all do, or I see y'all hate on me for the same for the plight that I'm on that helps you. And I was like, damn, yo, imagine like a slave, and I'm sorry to use this terminology or like this analogy, but imagine a slave watching another slave who's trying to like get away or get his freedom. You know what I mean? Or like fucking stand up for more shit or shit. You know what I mean? Watching everyone, every other slave like, yo, man, that nigga a bitch, man. Blah blah blah. Like, you hate on him, knowing that if he succeeds, yo, it's a million times better for you. If I succeed, niggas know where it is. Like, shit, I got show ideas right now. I told him, I said, don't look at no personalities. I'm only looking at YouTubers. Now, this is not hip hop. It's another genre. But I'm like, I'm only looking at YouTubers because these people do it right. I'm trying to legitimize what a YouTuber is, like in the rap world, because they don't know what that shit is. You feel me? But again, I'm trying to have a different mindset to shit. And if you feel I've ignored you, if you feel like I'm acting like I'm too good for you, whatever, again, when I win, you win. And when we all win, I win. You feel me? So that's what I'm going to say in regards to that. Just because, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. These mainstream niggas, man, I've been watching them. And all I could see is just jealous and envy. But they're out of touch. They're not even in touch. They don't even give a fuck about what we on. So anyway, that's that. I'm sorry for the long rant.